So let's start. Net domestic product at market price. What is it? Gross domestic product कल हमने पढ़ा है. That is market value of all final goods and services produced within the domestic territory of a country during 1 year. So here in net domestic product, there is only difference between gross domestic product and net domestic product that net domestic product excludes depreciation. It is same as gross domestic product at market price, but there is only one difference, that is it excludes depreciation. It excludes depreciation. So we have a simple definition for it. It is market value of all final goods and services produced within the domestic territory of a country during 1 year, excluding depreciation. Excluding depreciation. So when we exclude depreciation from gross domestic product at market price, we get net domestic product at market price. That is, net domestic product at market price is equal to gross domestic product at market price minus depreciation. Minus depreciation.
Depreciation.
So everything, every product, every service which is produced within the domestic territory during 1 year, excluding depreciation, that becomes the net domestic product. That becomes the net domestic product. The next difference, we have another concept for net domestic product, that is net domestic product at factor cost. The only difference between net domestic product at market price and net domestic product at factor cost is inclusion and exclusion of this indirect taxes. The indirect taxes increase the market price. Imposition of indirect tax increase the market price, and services, provision of subsidies decreases the market price. That is, when indirect taxes are included and subsidies or excluded from NDP at factor cost, we get NDP at market price. That is, NDP at market price is equal to NDP at factor cost plus indirect taxes. So when indirect taxes are added to factor cost but subsidies are deducted from factor cost, we get NDP at market price. We get NDP at market price. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Another equation we do have for NDP at market price, when we have NNP at market price, from NNP at market price, net national product at market price, we exclude net factor income abroad. We get NDP at market price. We get NDP at market price. So NDP at market price, net domestic product at market price is equal to net national product at market price minus this net factor income abroad. So simple definition for this is, it is market value of all final goods and services produced within the domestic territory of a country during 1 year, excluding depreciation. So when GDP at market price, from GDP at market price, we deduct, we exclude depreciation, we get NDP at market price. So this is simple definition is for NDP at market price. The another we have NDP at factor cost. Factor cost. Factor cost.
Yes, sir.
NDP at factor cost. We have eighth one.
Net domestic.
Net
Domestic.
domestic product
At
at factor cost. That is NDP at factor cost. It is simply the total of factor income, sum of factor incomes earned by the factors of production of a country within the domestic territory during a period of 1 year,
1 year.
excluding depreciation. Excluding.
yes, sir.
So it is same as GDP at factor cost, but here in this concept, depreciation is excluded. Depreciation is excluded.
Yes, sir.
So it is sum total of factor incomes. Factor incomes like in the form of rent, wages, interest, and profit earned by
Factors of production.
the factors of production of a country within the domestic territory. Sorry, within the domestic territory during 1 year, excluding depreciation. Excluding depreciation. That is, so it is same as GDP at factor cost. It is same as GDP at,
but here we exclude depreciation.
But we only exclude depreciation from GDP at factor cost to get NDP at factor cost. To get NDP at factor cost. Next concept is when 1 minute, sorry, 1 minute. Assalamu alaikum. Şükür olsun. Allah sonsuz diyeyim. Aşağı.